This will be a difficult mission carried out by a select few, and right now, you're the only one capable of leading it.
Calnus, full speed! Engage!
Being a captain means you have to take responsibility for an entire ship, an entire crew.
Hey guys, Lucky Ojo here, coming at you with part number 14 of our Star Ocean Last Hope 4K remaster for the PS4 playthrough. Last time we left off with yet another humiliating boss battle, as several of them have started to become. But we succeeded, with the exception of Raimi, and we have made it, escaped our Death Star-like escape from the tractor beam, added Bacchus to our party. He has input the coordinates for EN2, his home planet, which is really not a home planet. They have manufactured it. It's kind of more of a space station-like thing. And we are intending to go there. So we are now rested up. All of our items and, or not items, health and mana are all up to par. Our items are actually looking pretty rough after that boss battle, so we might have to restock on those. But our money was pretty good because we kept getting just enemy after enemy after enemy. One thing we might look at, we have a lot of SP for everybody. So we might eventually invest some SP in some people. So I don't know where we'll invest that SP eventually. Also, notice that Bacchus isn't on this thing right now. He left the party when he was hurt, and he hasn't joined back yet. So, without further dudes, let's take a look at the console and see if we go to EN2. Launch. What's interesting is we still have the option to go to Eos and Limerus. I'm actually a little tempted to go to one of these, at least temporarily, because, well, no, because Bacchus isn't actually part of our team right now. Bacchus has the mining ability. I remember, if you guys remember right, through like the first couple of episodes, I kept trying to mine as Edge. But Bacchus has that ability. So I guess after we finish EN2, if we get Bacchus as a permanent character, or if we can buy the mining ability, we'll go back to these two and mine for stuffs. Whoa, that place looks crazy. That doesn't even look like a space station. I don't know how to describe that. Like, it looks like a 1d8. But like crystal-like and hard to, or like see-through. Like he described it as a space station. Oh, Bacchus returned to the party repaired. Okay. I have finished inputting the coordinates for our next destination. It will take some time before we arrive. Some rest would be a good idea. So, reserve members, yeah, no. Oh! I ask that you relax and think of me as nothing more than your own giant plaything. We can put different people in the room with us, and that will add, like, how they get... Oh, I should have been doing this earlier. Okay, and they may get along better, maybe? For room assignments. Because I've just been separating people. But me and Bacchus, we're gonna be buds. I don't know why I say me as I'm Edge. I'm not Edge. But like Bacchus and Edge, they're gonna be buddies. Alright. So let's see what Phase has got to say. The Morphous technology is mind-boggling, isn't it, Edge? It makes me all the more excited to see EN2 for myself. Alright. Edge, we're getting another transmission from the moon base. Wonder what we'll draw this time. The ace or the joker. It's already on. And it's the joker. Shh, he can hear us. We haven't been receiving any good news from you lately. What are you up to? Then intergalactic picnicking? Good old Shimada, man. My apologies, sir. The entire crew is expending every effort. How many times do I have to tell you? Your efforts mean nothing to me. All I need are results, 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 results. Every time you open your mouth, it's duty this and effort that. Why do you inept ones always make the same excuses? Kenny is such a coddler. All the incapable fools find themselves rising through the ranks, and I'm the one who has to deal with them. Anyway, I trust you've recovered the Aquila? You reported the other day that you'd found its trail. I'm afraid we haven't been able to rendezvous yet. Able to rendezvous yet, sir. But please, you can rest assured. The captain of the Aquila is a very capable man. I have confidence the entire crew is alive and well. What do you think you're saying, boy? Sir? I said to recover the Aquila. Rendezvousing with its crew is of no concern to me. What? We've already lost 3 of our ships. That leaves us with only 2 left. This puts us in quite the predicament, you know. Enormous amounts of money were invested in the SRF. I cannot allow any further waste of those funds. We know the ships are very precious, sir. But it does take people to pilot them. If you think about it just a little, even someone like you should be able to understand. We have no end of SRF members who could sub in for you if necessary. The same cannot be said for the ships themselves. But that'll be all then. Don't shame yourself any further. I can't believe this. The ships are more important than the crews? How did that guy ever get made deputy director? I guess when you're finally starting to understand how much I dislike Shimada. I never really thought he was a very nice person, but I never had any idea he was this unappreciative. If that's how we're going to be treated, why did we even join this program in the first place? I think you know the answer to that. For the people of Earth, and most important of all, to fulfill our dreams. Edge. We're all good friends here, and we all share the same dream, no matter what Shimada thinks. I know we're going to find Crow and his crew alive. Then we'll all set off on a new journey, together. Yeah, you're right. We'll all be together again soon. Assuming I live through the next boss battle. That's the part you didn't get to see there. Alright, so that was a private action. And with that, all of a sudden, Phase disappeared. Controlling the Calnus is a breeze thanks to Bacchus' system fixes. Now we'll get to relax and take it easy during warp travel for a change. Cool. Sick sine waves. I'm not going to play with the controls. Limmel has found herself somewhere. Watching Bacchus play chess is hilarious. Just to watch him try to fit in the chair. What's that you're playing there? It's a rather popular game on EN2. It often makes for a fine mental diversion, so I carry set with me at all times. Where? Huh, I wouldn't have taken you for a gamer, Bacchus. It is quite rich in strategy. In fact, this game has ever been incorporated into our Morphous education program. Do you fancy a match, Mr. Edge? Really? I'd love to, actually. Allow me to explain the rules. No, you don't have to. I've got a really good idea just from watching you. We have a game like this on Earth. Well, well. Learning the game through simple observation? I'm impressed. I had better take you seriously. Nah, don't say stuff like that. Go easy on me. You may have the first turn. Do not hold back, Mr. Edge. I won't. Let's have those pieces. As he gets schooled. Oh well, looks like a kid and win after all. I must ask, Mr. Edge, are you sure you've never played this game before? I've played an Earth game that's similar, but never this one. I see. I thought I'd do a little better than this, but I've crumpled so easily. It was indeed I who won the match, but the strategic sense to understand and control the field with such precision, the bold and elaborate tactics he unleashed at every turn. If he had been able to completely integrate those techniques. Mr. Edge, I would like to play a game with you sometime. Sure, it was a lot of fun. I'd be happy to. I'll try not to let you beat me so bad next time. I would be more than satisfied just to compete next time, let alone secure another victory. Huh? Edge is confused. Apparently Edge is better at those games than he thinks. No one's in here. Whoa. Has Limo gone into the other rooms? Like, for real though, where is Limo? Oh, you know what? She's in the craft room. She's probably talking to Welch. She probably doesn't know what Welch is. Because this is a combat simulator, right? Yeah. She's not fighting people. There's Bacchus. Okay. Yep.
Edgy, come here, come here. Come on, quick, Kate.
What are you in such a hurry about?
There's some kind of weird swishy swooshy noise coming from back there, Kay?
A weird noise, huh? Stay close to me.
Kay.
Phase?
Wow, this is somewhat awkward.
Faze, what do you think you're doing?
I'm just practicing my sword work. Why are you angry?
Sword training, huh? Would you like a sparring partner?
I appreciate the offer, but, well, perhaps once I've polished my skills a bit more.
Oh, yeah? Sorry to bother you then. Let's go, Lim.
Hiding out and practicing isn't like Faze, Kay.
Really? I think trying to better himself behind the scenes is very like Phase.
Not accepting help from others is also not like Phase. I kind of agree with Limmel. I wonder what's going on with Phase. He seems a little not like himself. Almost like he's jealous of... I can't quite place it.
Welcome home, Master. Is there something the matter, Master?
What exactly do you think you're doing?
Cute, don't you think? It's a Victorian maid outfit. I found it in some historical literature.
Literature?
Yep. I was flipping through some history books, and apparently men love being addressed as Master. Well, did you?
Hold on. I'm not sure I really get this. Why would men enjoy being called Master?
old books. Okay, how about I try this? Yeah! Tra-la-la, I love you, big brother. Well, are you smitten? Did you enjoy that?
Okay, I'm getting more and more confused here. Big brother? I don't even have a little sister.
Bacchus is killing me
Take
right
a
now.
good look here. I am not just the little sister type. I have glasses on. Glasses!
Is that supposed to mean something?
I don't know.
What were people thinking back then? What were they trying to leave future generations with literature like that?
Beats the heck out of me. That was a long time ago. Well, anyway, what's important to us is the here and now. We do live in the present after all.
True. Let's not get hung up on the past. Live in the moment.
Reflection is at times necessary. There are always new discoveries to be made by studying history. People's behavior accumulates and thus becomes history. It is our responsibility to pass that on to the future. Yes, as the witnesses to that history.
Anyway, let's get back to that item creation.
Aye, aye, sir.
That's awesome. The funniest part of that whole thing to me, the voice actor and actress that play Bacchus and Welch are married in real life. So like I can just imagine them like having that interaction, and I think that makes it like funny on a whole like different level. It's like an inside joke within an inside joke. But to watch Bacchus get like so out of it for Welch dressing up as a schoolgirl and a maid, it kind of cracks me up a little bit.
Yo, people, how's it going?
Let's add Bacchus in the mix. Let's see what's going on. I forget what he has. Engineering, I think. Engineering's got to go with alchemy and smithery.
Go!
The higher quality of product.
Yeah, there we go. We're inventing all kinds of stuff.
Fine pace indeed.
Ooh.
Silver and gold.
The higher quality of
Followed
product.
by like
the more
compact
use
poison
is
bomb. Like,
proportional to
I want to know what train of thought led them in that path.
Not too bad.
Like, in theory,
Not too bad.
these dudes are in a brainstorming session, right? Like invention groups.
Yes.
And they're like, hey man, like, what if we had like this gold?
This is
And then
so
someone was
good.
sitting in the same brainstorming unit,
Yes,
like,
we can
okay,
use
well, now what
this.
if we had a poison bomb, but really small?
Not too bad.
Yes. we can
And like
use
that's what
this.
makes it so entertaining, is like the order that they figure these things out. Like, oh yeah, like what if we made our own steel? And then like I can just see like FaZe being like, well, what if we wore like mood stones on our fingers, like the mood rings? That way I knew what Limmel was actually thinking.
Well, this is what we made. Well, you get an E for effort. How much help you think this'll be? How much help you think this'll be? Are you satisfied with this, kids? Well, this is what we made.
The mood stone also requires a meteorite. I don't know if you
Well,
guys saw
this
that,
is
but
what we
like,
I can
that's
tell
scary
an
in its own
awesome
right.
recipe is on the way. Go, go!
we'll put Limmel in there and see what we
Not
cook
too
up.
bad.
Apparently Limmel is the one that thought of the stun bomb,
Not too shabby.
which is
Perfect.
reassuring.
I did it, Kay. Not bad, huh? I did it, Kay.
Also the lesser demons fetish, which I don't know what that is, but that scares me inside.
Well, you get an E for effort. Are you satisfied with this, kids? Well, you get an E for effort.
It's an artistry thing. I don't know what that is. A sheet of vellum with a small demon summoning magic circle drawn in dark paint. Curses an enemy. Okay. curses them and damages them.
Come on, let's get
That's
that
not what I
wheel
thought it was.
cranking.
So that's fine, I guess.
Let's rock and roll.
Success is proportional to technique. The higher quality a product, the more useful it is.
Yeah, I was saying I didn't expect a whole lot
Decent recipe.
coming out of
Come on, let's
Raimi
get that
with her
grill.
cooking skill combined with engineering. So I didn't expect a whole lot out of that. But I'll take it. I just took a bath with Ray Ray, Kay. I feel all warm and dry now. Good job, Lil. Where did Bacchus end up? Wasn't he like right here? He was standing on the side of a wall. Was he in our room? He is. You have come at a good time, Mr. Edge. Would you fetch that tool for me? This? You have my thanks. There, maintenance complete. Maintenance? I guess you can't just have a doctor look at you, huh? Isn't it hard living with that body? No, not at all. I'm able to freely customize my body precisely because it is mechanical. Though proper situation-dependent customization, I can perform efficiently in any environment, respond to any battle situation. Because it is not a biological body, there are virtually no uncertain factors. I can always maintain the same condition. I suppose biological bodies do change condition. Even the smallest environmental change can wreak havoc on us. As a man charged to journey the universe chasing the Grigori, I am indeed thankful to have this unchanging body. But that said, it is not without its disadvantages. Thanks to such extensive customization, maintenance by a third party has become nearly impossible. As you have just seen, on occasion, the simple picking of a tool can present great difficulties. What is worse, there are times I feel my body is in the process of mechanizing cognition itself. In my efforts to customize my body, I fear I may have begun to coldly tinker away my heart. No way. Mr. Edge. A cold-hearted person wouldn't put so much effort into protecting the universe, even if it was their duty. Bacchus, you built yourself a new body to chase the Grigori. That's incredible. Now that I recall, she said something much the same. She? Yes, my wife. Oh, I see. Your wife, huh? Wait, what? Bacchus, you're married? Have I not mentioned it? My wife waits for me on Ian 2. I abandoned her to pursue my duty, but she is a difficult woman. What could possibly be gained by waiting so stubbornly for a man such as me? That sounded pretty heartfelt, but Bacchus, married? I can't imagine. Can't wait till we get there. She hits him in the head with a frying pan. Like, what took you so long? See, this is like the one benefit of like private actions is you get to see some very interesting backstory. So now we know Bacchus is married. And we found Limmel to our knowledge. Wait, what? Where's FaZe? To our knowledge, Raimi is still in the front. Bacchus, you were like a teleporting fool. There's FaZe. Why does Limmel lash out at me like that? I don't remember doing anything to hurt her. Yeah, see, like, something's going on with FaZe. Like, he normally never let anything bother him, and, like, something's really eating him away. I don't know what's going on there. But now I don't know where Raimi is? Would she be in the combat simulator? I wouldn't think so. She could use it, but I don't mean that to be mean. She just keeps dying every boss battle. Where is room 2? Room 2 is hers. This is room 2. Yeah, room 2 was on the right. First one. So that's her room. So I don't know where she is. I'm gonna try one time talking to Bacchus here. All related warp time readings appear normal. I think I will go off duty for now. I must admit, though, the size of this place does make it a tad difficult to feel comfortable. Ah, yes, I know exactly the spot. Okay. Well, you do you, dog. I'm gonna take one quick look. Ah, there's Raimi.
Sorry, I still don't get it. How are those glasses any different from your old ones?
A real man notices the subtle changes in a girl's couture choices. Come on over here. Take a nice close look.
You're kidding, right? They haven't changed at all.
Well,
Ah!
Jump scare.
nice. Well played.
All 3 of them were on it.
How about it, Phasarino? Can you tell?
Just a moment. Let me take a closer look.
Bill.
Oh. He didn't jump back and they kissed.
What? What are you doing?
What are you doing? Just suddenly jumping out like that?
What are you doing over here?
What are you doing over here?
Could this be the first signs of LOVE? She'll hunt you up some more.
Ooh. I think that rough relationship just got worse. I don't think Limmel's Suntare. I think Limmel is upset with it. Excuse me, my mind was preoccupied. I was going through Welch to catch up on matters in the exploration base. The same as always over there, it seems, for better or worse. I'm having them send me all the documentation they have on the meteor fragment. I'll let you know when it comes through. Alright, so I think that is the last of the cutscenes. Limmel is upset. Stand over. Oh, nope, I lied. Good lord.
If you're tired, Lim, shouldn't you sleep in your room? What's wrong?
Edgy. I want to take nappy time with you, okay?
Huh?
What?
Grandpa would always take nappy time with me, okay? When I'm alone, I feel so lonely.
What in the world am I doing, hiding like this?
Limmel, you're a big girl now. Go to your own room, okay? She's out cold.
What are you doing?
Ah!
Hey. Keep it down, Phase. I'm taking nappy time, Kay?
If you're tired, you really should sleep in your own room. It's unfair to Edge.
It's none of your beeswax, Phase. I want to take nappy time with Edgy.
You really are a baby, aren't you, Limmel?
I'm not a baby, Kay.
I'd call a girl your age who can't sleep by herself quite a baby indeed.
Phase, you big dummy. Fine. I'll sleep alone, Kay.
Bro, what has got into Phase? Like, he used to not care.
If you'll excuse me.
What's up with those two, anyway?
Only good friends can fight like that.
And what does that mean?
Huh. I think that sound means I've got them all. Maybe. There was one. I didn't mean to go upstairs. Who is the person standing right here? Limmel. I don't know what Baki's game is about, but it's really boring, Kay. Alright, yeah. So I honestly think that we got it. So we're going to sleep, and it should... Yep. Maybe I should rest a bit. We can rest until arrival. And then we should be at Ian 2 after this. Because I think it makes a sound when you've, like, hit all of your player actions. Huh? Initiating emergency warp out. All hands report to the flight deck immediately. Man, I take one nap. What is that? What is that? First I was wondering what the particles coming in were, but...
There's a gravitational anomaly ahead. It looks like... Oh, no, this can't be right. At this strength, it's a black hole.
The current situation is everything, Mr. Phase. Allow me, then, to explain the phenomenon of black holes appearing in deep space, along with my own theories about them.
Sorry, Bacchus, but save the lecture for another time. We have to concentrate on getting out of here. Raimi!
Give me 30 seconds. I'm inputting the gravity changes for emergency warp.
Edge, look!
It's really black and smoky.
Is that the black hole?
I've lost control of the Calnus!
Raimi!
Too late! We won't make it!
Well, so much for Ian 2. Okay, so not black hole, but wormhole. Okay. Time travel? Because that's Florida. Straight up Florida. And I'm assuming we're in the Midwest, given cactuses. If we're in Roswell, this is going to be hilarious.
We survived. Is everyone okay?
Yes, I think. That was fun. It was all zap, boom, okay?
What are we going to do with you, Limmel?
We were definitely caught in the black hole. Did we escape from its event horizon, then? No. I'm afraid that would be impossible. Perhaps it just happened to be a black hole with an ergosphere? I suppose one might call it an escape through a type of wormhole. In any event, the fact that we escaped at all can only be called a miracle.
Impossible.
No, I'm certain my analysis is correct.
No way.
Miss Raimi, you doubt me as well?
This is...
Our homeworld? Is this Earth?
Like, yeah, that. I'm glad we're all on the same page, because straight up, that was Florida that we just landed next to. It looks like we are in like
Are we sure then?
Nevada,
Yes, the
Arizona
results are
area.
the same every time I check. The stellar coordinates are an almost perfect match. There's no question that this planet is Earth.
I see.
What's wrong? This is Edgy and Ray Ray's home, isn't it? But both of them don't look very happy about it.
I don't think it's so much unhappiness as it is bewilderment.
Indeed. Arriving at one's home planet under such strange circumstances would put anyone ill at ease.
That's not the whole problem.
There are subtle discrepancies between this Earth and ours.
This isn't the most flattering part of our planet's history, but a little before Raimi and I were born, the worst war in all of Earth's history occurred. The result was that the surface of the planet became terribly contaminated, and humans had no choice but to go deep underground. It's been the same situation ever since we were born. The polluted environment still hasn't improved. Of course, that was the very reason we looked to space.
But there are no traces of pollution on the surface of this planet. Well, it's not quite accurate to say none at all, but it's still an environment in which humans could live. It's almost like the war that nearly destroyed our planet never even happened.
Indeed. The fact that something you took for granted suddenly no longer applies is somewhat troubling.
And there's another thing. The organization we belong to, the USTA, I can't get through to headquarters.
Huh.
Mysterious issues all. Something unexpected may have happened here in your absence.
What is it, Lim? Everyone stop standing around and being all weird, Kay. Let's go out. I want to see Edgy and Ray Ray's home. What? You see, Limmel.
All right.
Edge?
The air outside seems breathable. I'm going out there to take a look. See if we can't find someone.
In that case, I shall join you.
And I as well. As a scientist, I am intrigued.
This is gonna be so good.
Me too.
Limmel, you stay and watch the ship with Raimi, okay? Raimi, take care of Limmel while we're out.
Gotcha. Hey! Don't do anything stupid, Edge.
Don't worry, I'll make certain of it.
Yes, you may count on me too.
Why are the two of you answering for me?
I guess I won't have to worry if Faze and Bacchus are with you.
Huh. So Raimi and Limmel left the party to wait in the Countess. So, abandoned town. We are garage. That is a gas station. So now I feel like I'm in the beginning of Resident Evil 2 remake. Yo, that's a save point. I was like, what is that shining thing right now? No chest to speak of. Or maybe it's because Limmel's not in the party. Now that I think about it, that's actually a more convincing reason than I thought. Hang on, let's go over here anyway. Yep, it is because Limmel's not in the party. No! It means I don't know where the chests are. I've never felt so blind. So we have to keep an eye out for all the chests again, like we did back in like episode 1 through 3, something like that. Way back in the day. And our dreams of Ian 2 shattered. Completely shattered. Silver armlet. Turn up. Okay. What we got going on here? You got nothing going on. Nullifies damage from undead. Oh, that's always always a good sign. You show up on Earth and you find this amulet that wards off the undead. I don't personally recall having a lot of those hanging around, but we'll roll with that. Especially right after my Resident Evil joke. It's always reassuring. Thornberries. They really taste like thornberries. All right, let's go in this building. Let's see what's happening.
This place is deserted.
It sure is, and has been for some time, from the looks of things.
For now, let's split up and see what we can uncover. Report if you find anything.
Huh. The Chime magazine. Not to be confused, Time magazine. What year is it?
Huh? What? This can't be.
Judging from the color degradation caused by ultraviolet rays, I'd say it's been abandoned for about 3 years. I suppose that's not particularly important, but...
Well, don't jump to conclusions, FaZe. If nothing else, I just figured out when we are. The date on this magazine is too faded to read, but there was an article inside that caught my attention. 2 years after initial experiments, our country has at last perfected the ultimate doomsday weapon. The hydrogen bomb, is what it says. If I remember my history, the first practical hydrogen bomb on Earth was developed in 1954. So basically, if you're saying this magazine is 3 years old, that would put us in the year 1957. In other words, we're on the Earth of nearly 150 years ago.
The Earth of 150 years ago? That's not even possible.
I'm not so certain, Mr. FaZe.
What? Even you, Bacchus?
Mr. Edge, a short time ago I intercepted some radio waves, albeit weak ones.
Radio waves? Like old broadcast radio?
The transmission was as follows. Some days ago, the historic honor of launching the first artificial satellite slipped through our fingers, instead going to the Reds. This unfortunate occurrence has prompted the President to announce new plans for manned rocket missions, promising to put men in space before our rivals.
Oh, yeah, they're definitely in America.
Mr.
And that's
Edge,
Sputnik.
how would you interpret this information?
Anyone who's ever dreamed of going into outer space knows the story. The first successful launch of a man-made satellite was the middle of the last century, 1957. No wonder we can't reach anyone. In 1957, the USTA wasn't even a twinkle in someone's eye. Honestly, I can't believe it. But with this much evidence piling up, I guess we have no choice but to face reality. The planet we made our emergency landing on may be Earth, but it's an Earth from almost 150 years in the past. Didn't you mention this sort of thing before, FaZe? An error in mid-warp that can cause a ship to end up in another time entirely?
No, this situation is somewhat different. That was brought about by the distortion caused by warping within the space-time continuum. The dangers associated with it are nothing more than arriving earlier or later on the standard temporal axis. If the theory we're positing here is true, it would be time regression. And such a thing is absolutely not possible. Though, with the situation as it is, I hesitate to apply the term absolutely.
Never say never.
If we posit that time regression has indeed occurred, it would mean we're now located in a space topologically distinct from that in which we were previously. In the current situation, I do not yet have enough information to say whether such a thing is even possible. But if the reality is that we now stand upon the past Earth, we have no choice but to accept it as fact.
So, let me get this straight.
We've been transported to the Earth of 150 years in the past. And we currently have no way of getting back, right?
If this truly is the Earth of another time, then yes. I'm afraid there is nothing we can do to return.
Cryostasis.
The only thing I can say for certain is this. It's pointless to keep standing around here. Let's return to the Calnus and review the situation together. Then we can decide what to do. What? The Calnus! Damn it! What did they get here?
They're quite well regulated. I suppose they must be soldiers of some sort.
Even so, they've arrived much too quickly. They must have a base of operations nearby.
It would seem this was more than just a ghost town.
This isn't Let's Swap Theories time. Raimi and Limmel are still inside.
Wait. All they want is to capture the extraterrestrials inside. If nothing else, I can assure you no one will be harmed. I wouldn't go recklessly provoking them if I were you.
Who are you?
Who are you? You refer to us as extraterrestrials quite casually.
Are you with those soldiers over there? What do you people want from us?
My name is Klaus Bachstein. You have to trust me. I'm your friend.
Number one reason to doubt somebody.
Mr. Bachstein, I must request an explanation. On what grounds should we consider you to be our friend?
Fair enough. But first we must find a better place to talk. You'll all be found if we stay here. You see the house with the red roof over there? That's my home. Come with me. I'll give you the details there.
Edge, are you really going to trust him?
We must keep in mind that this may be a trap.
100% it's a trap.
Or he might really want to help us. If nothing else, he presented himself to us unarmed.
That's what a honey trap is. Like,
Besides, he has no idea who or what we are, yet he shows his back to us? That's not the kind of man I want to doubt.
Thank you.
That is very like Mr. Edge.
Yes, I am truly no match for him.
because like you're straight up telling me like, oh, they'll find you in the garage, but not the house 100 yards away from the garage. When I have a 9-foot spaceman in a robot suit, or the elf with green hair, no one will notice, but they'll notice inside the building that says garage in it. Like, no, they'll never notice me here. Like, not to mention, they only have like 10 dudes right now. Like, I played Destroy All Humans. Like, we can do this. Like, right now. Do you not see the spaceship that I have? Like, I'm not suggesting we take these dudes out. Like, there's a blunt edge to my blade. Like, I'm military trained from the future. Like, did you not see that mecha dragon I took out? Well, let's not talk about the mecha dragon, because he kind of took me out more than I took him out. Long story short, I could wipe these dudes out 0 time flat. We go back out and fly away somewhere else that's not a military base. All I'm saying. And not end up in the house with this shady dude.
Limmel?
Good grief. Please don't scare us like that. For a moment, I thought it really was a trap.
But still, what are you doing here, Limmel?
Yeah. Weren't you staying in the Calnus?
I'm sorry. It's all my fault.
What exactly happened, Limmel?
Klausy.
Allow me to explain.
I see. So that's what this is all about. Your country's army has troops stationed at a base here, and the ruined town serves to camouflage it.
Interesting. So the men surrounding the Calnus were indeed soldiers after all.
But, Limmel, Raimi was captured trying to protect you. While we're all glad Klaus rescued you, you shouldn't have been so careless as to leave the Calnus.
I'm sorry. I was a bad girl. And now Ray Ray's gone.
Well, I suppose there's little point in scolding you after the fact.
But
If you're truly sorry about what happened, that's more than enough. Not even Raimi would be angry with you, Limmel.
Edgy.
Besides, I'm partially responsible for this myself. It was a mistake to split us up under conditions like these. I won't make that mistake again. Let's go, people. We're rescuing Raimi.
It's nearly impossible to get into the base from outside. Why don't you leave this part to me?
What do you mean?
We'll pretend that I've apprehended you, and that I'm bringing you in. That should allow us to get inside without causing too much fuss.
I see. Yes, that would certainly allow us to avoid unnecessary trouble. But one question remains.
Which is?
Why?
What exactly is your motive for assisting us? Forgive me, but you're far too knowledgeable about what's happening here. What if he hands us all over together? Are you that kind of man, Klaus?
You have every right to doubt me. But even so, I want to help you.
All right. In that case, I'll leave our method of entry into the base to you, Klaus.
Edge!
Klaus saved Limmel after all. And Limmel isn't the kind of girl who would get this close to someone who couldn't be trusted. But more than anything else, I trust him. Like I said, he came to us unarmed, and he turned his back on us without hesitation.
It's where Edge learned about a honey
You are
trap.
lost again, Mr. Faze.
So it would appear indeed.
Thank you. You may have already suspected this, but the truth is, I once worked at the base myself, as a scientist. I was involved with research into a certain field. My field was extraterrestrials, and the super technology they brought with them.
Mr. Baktine, are you implying that the existence of extraterrestrials is known on this planet?
Well, not by the public, of course. And that's exactly why the researchers must be having trouble controlling their excitement right about now.
Why would that be?
It's not very often they get their hands on an unscathed ship like your Calnus. Not to mention uninjured extraterrestrials. If they can understand your technology and make it their own, these people who once struggled in obscurity can suddenly become heroes. Two birds with one stone. Your super technology, their fame. They'll be able to go public. They do it without even stopping to consider how dangerous such advanced technology might be. What kind of scientist would accept a breakthrough handed to him on a plate? We need to catch up with you on our own, through our own abilities. To be honest, our species just isn't ready for your technology. So once you've rescued your friend, I want you to leave this planet as soon as possible. If I must have a motive, I suppose that would be it.
I see.
Actually, there's one other thing I need to ask. As it happens, there's another extraterrestrial besides your friend who's being held captive in the base.
What?
There are extraterrestrials on Earth other than us?
Yes, a young girl named Miracle. She has ears and a tail that look just like that cat's. You'll know her when you see her. I beg of you, take Miracle back to her home planet.
You have my word. We'll do our best to get her home.
Thank you.
Huh. Alright, so Lim will rejoin. We're down a Raimi. So this is our lineup now. And how are we getting back in again? Oh no, we already tried the chest. Now that Limel's back, we can actually see where the chests are. So like, this is a lot to take in. There is a lot of stuff going on. So I think we're gonna save here. Because there was a whole lot of things. So Raimi is gone. The Countess is surrounded. There's a alien called Miracle that has cat ears and a cat tail that we need to find. We need to stage a prison break, with Klaus being our, like, stooge to get us in. The man on the inside, if you will. I don't exactly know how we're going to do that, but we're just going to kind of go over to this. Oh, there's actually a chest right up there, too. We'll grab that first thing next episode. Then we need to get in, sneak, presumably not murder a bunch of humans, and grab this stuff and get out of here. Also, somehow, and I don't really get it, well, I guess I kind of get it, they think we're all extraterrestrials even though we very, very much look human. But then I say I get it in a way because the Limaris had like very human looking people. Like Limmel looks very human but technically is an alien. So like, I guess I can get it within reason. But it's like, yo dog, I'm from Earth. Like, what's up? But I guess aliens are easier to believe than time travelers. So I don't know what the people's deal is here. So we're going to end the episode here. There is so much to unpack. And next episode is going to be a crazy prison break episode. So let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below. As always, lay the smack down on the like button. And we will see you next time.